Oi, bem-vindo ao Inglês com Nome. Meu nome é Dominique Smith, eu sou professora de inglês texana e hoje vai ser um vídeo para você treinar o seu listening. Exatamente. Eu vou contar uma história que aconteceu quando eu era bem novinha e essa história vai ser toda em inglês. Preparado? So I'm gonna start telling you the story about when I was younger, when I lived with my father in America, Texas. And it's a funny story because it's very specific because I went with my aunt, my cousin Shekinah, my aunt Amy, my cousin Shekinah, and I don't remember if my grandma went with us, but I don't think she went with us. I really remember this because I used to get so happy when I went to do this, and my mom has pictures of it. Well, if she has pictures of it, she probably went with us. But I have pictures of it when I was young, like super tiny, like tiny Nikki, and I'm just wearing like a super cute outfit. And it's just so cute, like I'm close to the lake. So anyways, long story short, the story is I used to go to the lake with my family and we would go feed the ducks. So I would think it was so amazing when I would grab like little pieces of bread and I threw it to the ducks and they would all come like quack, 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 quacking towards me and like their feathers, like just shaking their feathers. And I think because I was so tiny, I was so young, I thought the ducks were so big, but actually they're not, they're only ducks. But it's a really like good memory for me because I can remember my aunt, I can remember my cousin, and it's very interesting because my family, everybody that I like, they were all there. So it's just a memory that brings me joy, you know, when I'm young and with my family and doing something different. And this lake, it was at where we lived. So it was like a little condominium kind of deal. And we had this lake, which the name of the place was Holly Lake Ranch. So it was very big. And the main thing was the lake. And they had ducks. I think they had like a fountain in the middle of the lake. Really can't remember. But I was around maybe 3 years old or something like that. And I just can remember me and my cousin just throwing the bread to the ducks, and it was very amazing. Amazing. I loved it. And just that place where we lived, it brings me a lot of memories because when I was getting older, when I start living in Brazil, I would go visit my family in America, and my grandma still lived there. And it was very good because it would bring me back memories from my childhood, from when I was tiny and living with my dad, with my mom, all in America in Holly Lake Ranch. And it was very nice. Oh, and they had like a public what was it? I think it was a public swimming pool. So like they had like a swimming pool where everybody could swim. And my aunt would teach swimming lessons there, and it was very nice because I still have pictures. Well, my mom has pictures and she always shows me them, and it's very nice because it's just like mini me at the pool and mini me feeding the ducks. And then when I got a little bit older, I would still go to that place because my grandma still lived there. So my story went from ducks to Holly Lake Ranch to swimming pool and swimming lessons with my aunt. But that's it. I think it's a story that brings me a lot of memories, as you can see, because I started talking about other things. Bem, essa então foi a minha história. Você conseguiu entender um pouco? De 0 a 5, qual nota você daria? Agora eu vou te explicar um pouquinho sobre a pronúncia de algumas palavras e uma expressão que eu falei. Vamos começar com a expressão que é long story short. Long story short é uma expressão que a gente usa para falar assim, resumidamente, basicamente, é quando a gente deu uma introdução, a gente quer cortar ali um negocinho ali, um momento, e pular direto para o que interessa. Então, long story short é basicamente ou resumidamente, beleza? A próxima palavra é aunt. Aunt, de tia, tá? Porém, vamos falar sobre a pronúncia dessa palavra, porque na pronúncia do inglês americano ela vai fazer aunt. ant. A gente não tem esse U, né? Que a gente vai escrever A-U-N-T, mas na hora de falar a gente vai pular, tá? A gente vai fazer ant. Ant. Gostou do meu onomatopeia do pular, né? Agora a gente tem também o aunt. A gente tem essa pronúncia. Eu não falo inglês britânico, tá? Então não vai ser a melhor pronúncia. Mas você vai ter aunt. Aunt. Que a gente tem, então, aunt, que é a pronúncia do inglês americano. E você tem a pronúncia do inglês britânico, que vai ser aunt. Essas duas pronúncias estão corretas, tá? Gente, por que eu tô fazendo isso? E a terceira coisa que eu vou falar também vai ser pronúncia. Vai ser da palavra picture. Picture. E o que acontece? Quando a gente olha para essa palavra, a gente vai achar que tem várias sílabas, né? A gente vai ser induzida a falar picture. Mas na verdade vai falar picture. Bate palma para você conseguir marcar o tempo, tá? Então, ó, picture. Picture. Essa é a pronúncia. O som do P aqui, ó. Picture. Nesses dois tempos. Não tenta se enrolar com picture, não, porque não vai ser assim. Combinado? Esse foi o vídeo de hoje e eu espero que você tenha gostado. Se você gostou desse exercício de listening, aproveita para assistir o outro vídeo onde eu tô conversando com meu pai, que também é um bom exercício. See you later, alligator!